Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My name's FM18, and you're watching the Dafuge Challenge, episode 111 with Enfield Town FC. We did it. We qualified after the Burnley game, and that is because there were quite a few second and third factor events in other teams' results that catapulted us ahead to where we are now. Watford, Bournemouth, and Middlesbrough all lost. To be fair, we got FM'd in a couple of games too. I don't think it should have come down that close, and I will show you that here in a minute. But we're sitting at 40 points. We are 5 points safe from relegation. It is the last game of the week. We're playing Liverpool with a mostly rotated side. It's going to be our only live comment of the day, and then we'll do the end of season review. Let's get to the games. So, after Arsenal, we were away at Man City, and we drew with them. And we shouldn't have drawn with them. We should have won. Hank Krimmer had a 59th minute goal. We were well on our way to winning, and then Charles Yamo, who's probably a top 5 player on the save, snuck through and got a 90th minute goal for the equalizer. To say I was moderately disgusted would be an understatement. I literally woke my wife up. I cursed so loud. It was annoying as hell. We were then away at Stoke, and we won that game 3-2. Philip Chevalier had 10th and 16th minute goals for Stoke to get them to an early lead. Camillo had a 20th minute goal, and then Garmendia had a brace of goals in the 55th minute to equalize in the 81st minute for the winner. This is the game I decided to sell Jurassic this offseason because as much as I like him and think he has potential, he is a freaking yellow card machine. That is his 14th of the season. It's just, it's unacceptable is what it is, and frankly, there's better options out there, I think. I thought about playing the Burnley game as a live comm, and I was looking at all the possibilities and mapped them out and thought, okay, there's no way for 9 of these 12 things to happen in order for us to automatically clinch a playoff spot. And sure enough, we did. Just goes to show what I know about multi-team math and everything like that. This was an interesting game for us because the score should have been more than 1-0, and I'll show you why. Burnley had 2 players sent off. The first player, Lozano, got sent off in the 23rd minute on a straight red for a tackle that was just... If you look up the word egregious in the dictionary, there's a picture of this guy's tackle. And then Marco Jimenez got a yellow card 2 minutes after Lozano sent off, and then he got double yellowed in the 60th minute. There were 2 men down for the better part. Well, they were a man down for 67 minutes of the game. There were 2 men down for 30 minutes of the game, and it took a Phil Cole 48th minute goal for us to win. Once they were a man down, I went to control when there were 2 men down. I went to the attack. About 15 minutes in the game, I went to the overload. We had a ton of shots, 13 on target, huge possession advantage. Couldn't do anything with it. Bulka had some nice saves between the sticks. That's not really reflected in his score. We should have gotten a lot more from this. But we escaped. Barely. If we had drawn or lost and Watford or Bournemouth had won, we'd all be tied at 38 points. The fact that there's 3 teams being relegated tied at 35 points, that's how close it was. That Man City game is really going on. I literally woke up my wife. So today, we're going to end the season playing Liverpool away at Enfield. I have got the best 11. Well, it's not the best 11. I've got my final 11 for the season set, and we will get that game underway in just a bit. Oh, we are playing Liverpool today, and they are playing a 3-4-2-1 with Forster in goal, Henrique, Gonçalves, and Pepper as the defensive back three, Nate, Gallego, Pinzon, and Burgos as the midfield four, Brown and Campos as the attacking midfielders, and Salcedo up top as the striker. We are playing our 4-3-3 with Hernandez in goal, Jurassic, Christoph, Buxmeyer, and Grant as the defensive back four, Wilson, Ward-Prowse, and Martin as the midfield three, Tom Ashton, Al-Jahani, and Fleming up top as the strikers. Fleming is probably my best youth prospect at striker. This is how bad my youth intakes have been. He's been pretty good in the under 18 games, in the non-competitive games. He's never going to see first team playing time with us, but it's the last game of the season. We've avoided relegation. Why not give him a shot? And watch Liverpool blitz. Oh, Ashton to Fleming, a goal in 22nd. Holy cow! You're telling me I should have been playing these guys all season if they're going to do that? Now watch Liverpool go out and score like a billion goals on us. Ashton knocks it down, but Pepper has it. Sends it up to Ney. Salcedo to Brown, and he slots it past Hernandez. So they equalize about 3 minutes later. Corner kick in, knocked away. Al-Jahani runs it down, holds it up, and promptly gives the ball away. Brown at the top of the box. Ball pings around. Hernandez picks it up. Long pass towards Ashton, who knocks it down to Jurassic, to Wilson. Ward-Prowse up to Ashton. He sends it up towards Al-Jahani, but he can't get there. Ooh, Grant stole the ball away. Nice. Ward-Prowse to Fleming. Wilson, and his shot's blocked by Forster. Fleming's pass is errant. Brown has it now for Liverpool. Long pass up to Campos, and he slots it past Hernandez on the left side. I'm really liking Hernandez. I think I would either like to loan out next season or possibly move him. We have Pickford for one more season. Hernandez is going to be our first team keeper. Waz is going to probably be the under 23 keeper. Ashton. Martin with the goal. Oh, Al-Jahani. I'm getting my names mixed up. Wow. Coming up on halftime. Tom Ashton has wanted to leave because, well, frankly, he's not getting a lot of playing time. And and Campos with a goal off the corner kick right before the half. And thinks he's not going to be able to do anything in the Premier League. The assist says he's wrong, but he's also a star and a half, current star and a half potential, and he's going to be 32. But he's been with me since the beginning. He's played in almost every league and been somewhat productive. Oh, Brown with the ball. Crosses it in. Salcedo's there. Hernandez with a nice block. Ney to Brown to Burgos. Back to Ney and Hernandez with a nice catch. And Liverpool with the ball again. Gallego sends it up to Salcedo. Buxmeyer knocks away the cross. Pepper runs it down before it goes out of bounds. Now Pinzon has it. Long pass across the field to Carlin. To Ney, to Brown. Catches the far post and goes in for the goal. I know I have replays turned on. We haven't seen a replay, have we? I just now know. Good grief. Well, my lack of defensive depth is showing because I'm pulling Christoph and Buxmeyer off. Grant is going to move over to the defensive center, and Arnaud's going to come on as the defensive right back. Ward-Prowse is going to fall back to the defensive line, and Diaz is going to take his spot on the midline. How does that keep getting turned off? When I play the games offline, I turn replays off because I don't want to see the goals again. So I guess when you turn it off, when you unclick the box, it unclicks the goals. And when you click it back on, you got to go back in and select the goals, okay? Doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. Oh, Fleming with a nice shot from distance, but it's wide right. keep trying to find a way to get Ashton into a coach's role or something like that, but it's never come up in the conversation. And Zito with a 5th goal, 85 minutes in. Nice cross by Pinzon. Hernandez almost got a hand on it. Hernandez bombs it towards Fleming, but Pinzon sends it up to Zito, and Hernandez can't stop it. Well, to be fair, I was kind of expecting a blowout considering the quality of players I was starting, but you know what? I don't care. We've avoided relegation. Now comes an off season in which we've really got to strengthen the team. Depends on how much money we get and how other things are going. Fleming's shot was weak. Forster had no problem stopping that, and this should be the game here soon. And that is it. Liverpool beat us 6-2. Gary Fleming a first-minute goal, Martin a 34th-minute goal, Tom Ashton with an assist. I'm getting a new assistant coach, too. His suggestions lately have been absolutely. Tottenham wins the league. 6 points clear Man United. Chelsea and Everton qualify for European football. Liverpool moves up into 5th. So this is Tom Ashton. He's gotten a little slower as time's gone on. He's 32 years old now. He was on the under-23 team all season. 6 goals, 5 assists, 2 players of the match there. He had a 5-run period for us when we were in the National League South and National League where he was just absolutely brilliant. And then once we got up to League 2, it was apparent that it was above his skill set. But I think every manager has a player who they like for whatever reason, who's done wonders for them that they want to hold on to and bring up. And I wanted to do that for Tom. So he didn't get any games in the championship last year. But I got him a Premier League game today, and I'm happy. Well, we finished in 17th place for $7.96 million. Going to the finances, I think this has been the biggest boon for us. We've got £64 million in the bank. TV money really, really helps. We've got $8 million of our transfer budget from last year left. We're getting 100% of the transfer revenues. We've got £24,000 left on the payroll. That's going to go up next year. We've got plenty of room to play with in that regard. Scouting-wise, I upped the scouting budget just because I didn't want to get the notice like I got last year saying, oh yeah, the scouting budget's out of money. We're not able to scout even Greater London. So it's okay. That's right, I lowballed them because I didn't think we'd stay up. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to save this here real quick, and then we will come back with the end-of-season stuff. That's odd. We got a ton of money in the bank. Well, the team has a ton of money in the bank. I've got a great reputation. I actually signed a new contract this year. Let me pull that up real quick. £29,500 a week I'm earning with no other bonuses. Don't know why. I tried adding them on the board. It was like, nope, we're going to offer you this money. I was like, okay, cool. But anyhow, we've got money in the bank. Figure we've avoided relegation. I figure why not take it for a spin? So we're getting an affiliate club. They agreed to that, no problem. That's going to help us out. I could use more than just the 2 I have, especially as Castleton is really, it's probably an 8th division team by now. I'll have to look that up here in a second. And then I said, I want to improve the youth facilities. And they said, we like the facilities just as they are. I thought to myself, hey, Self, you've been with this club for 12 years. You've taken the Premier League. You know, throw a little bit of that weight around. And I did. And they were like, okay, we'll give you your improved youth facilities. And then I said, hey, you know, in addition to those improved youth facilities, we could really use a greater youth recruitment. And they're like, we're happy with where they are now. And I'm like, yeah, you got to understand how much the fans are behind me on this. And they were like, oh, okay, you know. Well, normally we wouldn't belabor the point. We're going to increase the youth recruitment as well. And then I thought, hey, I wonder if I can get training facilities as well. And I can't make another board request. Looks like 3 is your limit. So, such is life. But improved youth facilities, improved youth recruitment, improve the scouting team in the offseason. It's going to be fun times. People, fun times. Well, your top 6 are your usual top 6 with maybe the exception of Arsenal in 7th and Everton in 4th replacing them. Bournemouth, Watford, and Middlesbrough all relegated on 35 points. We finished 17th at 40. Skin of our teeth. Well, the 40 points is a new team low, as is the 11 wins. The 17th finish is a record high, of course. End of season awards. Camillo, fans player of the season, 42%. Hank Kremer, goal of the season against West Brom. Let's take a look at this. This was near the end of the season when I was playing a lot of defense. Camillo, up to Kremer. Oh, from distance. Okay. That's the game West Brom absolutely dropped us. Camillo, signing of the season, £2.5 million. Also the young player of the season. We'll check out stats here in a little bit. Finished 17th in Premier League. Fought bravely against relegation. Well, this was the club expectations here. Fight bravely against relegation. Reach the 4th round of the FA Cup. Reach the 3rd round of the Carabao. And we did all of that. So they can't be upset in the least. Dynamics-wise, this is going to hurt us come the off-season. Durante, I asked for him on loan, and Manchester said no. Hammond's probably going to be leaving. Diaz, I haven't tried getting him on loan. I probably should. Okay, we're getting Diaz back. That's nice. Okay. I'm selecting It's Been a Long Season. You all done brilliantly to stay up. You're going to need to come back fully refreshed because I think we're going to be in for another relegation battle. I think everybody agrees. I think this is an issue with the skin where that's not coming in. That's got to be an error too. Robert Wendell being injured really hurts us. He was out 7 months the first time around. He's out another 7 months again. He had 20 years old. He had potential. He was 3.5 stars before the injury. Now he's only 2.5. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there. July 1st. Planned youth facilities work, youth recruitment, affiliate club. Go forward a day here real quick. Diaz loan offer was accepted. This is new. This was not what they were doing a couple of weeks ago. Okay. So Durante and Diaz are back. That helps us out. Oh, you know what? Let's check over team stats, and then we'll call it. Hank Kremer had 41 starts for us. 19 goals, 13 assists, 3 players of the match. That led the team in goals. Camillo also had a very good season. 11 goals, 15 assists, 2 players of the match. Coe was really good in the midfield. 3 goals, 2 assists. Some key tackles made. Diaz, 6 goals, 4 assists. Garmendia, 8 goals, 4 assists from the attacking mid position. Let's sort by goals here. Not a lot scored, which is going to happen. I'm really happy with Al Jahani, 6 goals, 5 assists, and a player of the match. I think next season we're going to switch between the 3-4-1-2 and the 3-4-1-2, the 4-3-1-2 and the 4-3-3 with Jahani and Garmendia switching back and forth. Anything that kind of stands out? Tom Yu, 14-game start, 1 goal, 3 assists, 3 players of the match. Let's see, best average rating. I don't know that Tommy would qualify because he only started 14 games, so it would have to be Camilo at a 7.12. The other thing I'm liking is that if you look over here, these are the attributes that I pay attention to when looking at somebody. Determination, teamwork, concentration, decision-making, and composure. The more non-red numbers you have, the better. The more green and blue numbers you have, that's really, really good. As you can see, almost all of my starters are in the green and blue with a little bit of yellow mixed in. And that's sorting by ability. And we've got some really good first-team players. What really, really screwed us this year was the lack of depth. I got caught at the end. I played it really close to the vest, and it did us well for about 4/5 of the season. And the last 5 weeks were they were knuckle biters, and not in a good way. So we are going to end that there. I'm going to get to the off season here, and then we will come back for our second year in the Premier League. Call me crazy, but I think the board is quite happy with how I did. £725,000 a week payroll, £78 million transfer budget. We're going shopping, boys. Well, it was a close run thing, but at the end of the season, we managed to pull it off, avoided relegation, and now it's time to see what we can do in the off season to strengthen our position. It's going to be a tough one. There's going to be a lot of guys leaving that I probably don't want to leave, but I have to look at it objectively. They're just not good enough for the Premiership. And after fighting this hard this season, I really don't want to go through that again. I think there's some good value to be had out there, even with the transfer budget we have. Part of me also says, they gave me that amount of money to spend, I may as well spend it, even if that means getting relegated and having to sell them off at the end of the season. I think the only way we're going to stay up this year is improving the squad. We have to get some better quality players in, some Premier League players. So, off season is going to be fun. Scouting is going to be fun. Next season, hopefully we can get started on the right foot. A fast start, some early victories, get us mid-table and fight for a mid-table spot. That would be great. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM Jellicoe. I thank you for watching.